So here I've just been changed to a new room. So I've just arrived, so Bangkok, arrived yesterday. Had half a day here, sort of just relaxed, went out for a meal. Yeah, just woken up a bit late. I checked out and checked into this new one. I've been put on the top floor, and the views are so much better. You can see the whole Bangkok skyline along with like temples right just here. Yeah, so you can see the tallest building in Bangkok, the second tallest one, and the second tallest one we're actually going to climb up tomorrow night, so that should be a great views from the top of that. Yeah, and then later today we'll go to the weekend market, which is over 1,000 stalls, so that should be very interesting. So just arrived at Wat Arun, the Temple of Dawn. I think this is the tallest temple in Bangkok. So just had a long tail boat trip along the river, which was nice and wet. It was very good though, good fun. And now this is another stunning temple, so look around, then go on to the next one. So I'm here at the reclining Buddha in Wat Pho. This is the back of the head. It's absolutely huge. So ornate, so it's got gold plate all around the edge, and it's got all this like ruby type stuff on the feet as well. So I'm going to go walk around the rest of the temple now. Yeah, it's massive. So this is the Skybar Tower. This is a rotating viewing area around the top, on the top floor, looking out onto the whole of Bangkok. The city is absolutely just still a lightning strike of distance. It's been quite a rainy and thundery night. When we were down having dinner, there's a massive thundercloud coming and engulfed the whole room. We couldn't see outside at any of the windows. But now it's cleared and we can see the whole city, and it's absolutely huge. It just goes on, you can't see past the city in the whole 360 view. So many skyscrapers and lights and roads. It's stunning. So, yeah. It's got LED lights above it. This is the second tallest building in Bangkok. So you've got the full moon up there, that's where the light's coming from, behind the mountain. And we've got all the mist and fog above at the top of these mountains. So we're at the Khao Sok National Park. It's a long trip to get here through. I just had a 13-hour train ride, and we had a 2-hour car ride, and then an hour boat ride. We were here a day, and we had the night's sleep, and we leave this morning. and we go to Koh Phangan. We've got another about, I don't know, maybe 8 hours of travelling before we get to the next location. But we're advised to wake up early. This is 5:30 AM. Advised to wake up early and get to see all the mists next to the mountains. It looks stunning. People have been out on their kayaks. These are all our floating bungalows. Yeah, well worth getting up early. So this is the view from in the daytime. Just arrived at Bottle Beach. This is on the island of Koh Phangan, or Koh Phangan, I'm quite sure how we call it. And yeah, we're about to have a day here and leave tomorrow morning to the other side of the island, but we've got an evening here to relax, chill, play some beach volleyball, pool, and yeah, just chill out, I think. So it's gonna be good. Lovely beach. Should have a swim in the sea later on, so should be good.
Everyone's have a good time, guys. You guys have a good time?
So we just trekked up this this rock.
No, I mean like for
It's a 40-minute trek.
generals of all
Group of
Bangkok,
8 of us.
seems to be together in
So
Bangkok.
yeah, it's good fun. Sweating so much.
Hasn't
It's
even
amazing
like
how the
that,
heat and the
snow?
different a climate
Snow?
makes you sweat so much more. The same climb in England, I would not have even broke a sweat, but here, buckets. Ali, I'm doing a little video.
Hello, it's
so
Alice Exhibition Thailand. I'm tour guide from Thailand. So today we did the hike in this morning. It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
It's right there. You can see like all the mountains, lots of the coconut trees right there. And where we're staying is right there in the water beach right there.
Down at the bottom.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So that's my tour guide for the trip.
Guys, take.
So we are still on the island of Koh Phangan. Last video that was a day and a half ago. So yeah, since then we actually all went to the full moon party. 15 of us went, and so that was a great night out. I think I took some videos on my phone of that. And now we're at the opposite end of the island on a different hotel, a different beach, and we've got to stay here for 2 nights. And then after today, today we've actually got a boat trip, so we're out on our own. Got a private boat, it's like mini yacht type thing. We've got a bar on board, and and then tomorrow we leave this island, go to a neighbour island for one day, and then head back to land to go to the Phi Phi Islands on the west coast of Thailand, west southern coast. Yeah, so we've been travelling all morning. Got a boat ride and a taxi to this Muay Thai boxing gym. So we all had an hour boxing lesson, doing punching, kicking, hitting with our shins, elbows, with partners doing against bags. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Got very, very hot and sweaty, but it was good fun. Yeah, we all arrived here safe, and we've got a boat trip today, so I'll do another video on that.
Get my bag of essentials.
Alright, we're here on the boat trip. This is Brad.
Hello.
This is Max.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, monsieur.
And yeah, we're the only ones brave enough to be on the top. Everyone else has gone downstairs because they can't take the heat. We're going to try and stick it out as long as we can. Even the ties have gone down. Right. Yeah, so we're going to go around the island of Koh Phangan and have a stop off for lunch. So it should be good. So we've just arrived in Koh Tao, the neighbouring island of Koh Phangan. Yeah, just had an just have a ferry across. We just settled in our new hotel. We've got lovely views over palm trees in the back, and we just went out for a walk along through the town and stopped by at a scuba diving place. And with 3 of us have booked scuba diving for 2 days' time, so that's something to look forward to and be excited about. Later on we're going for a meal out, it's a burger place, and tomorrow we've got a boat trip booked for the whole day, and then in the evening we're going on a pub crawl. And so the pub crawl includes loads of different things, from beer pong to a pool party and all things included. So that should be a really good day tomorrow, and then scuba diving the day after. So I can't wait for that scuba diving. Only be my 4th, and I've been doing 2 dives. I've only ever done it before in Kenya last year, so this will be my 4th and 5th ever dive. But I get a discounted price because I've now got my qualifications, so I'm pleased with that. Yeah, so next couple of days should be really good. Right, made up the viewpoint.
Both of us?
Yeah, it's already on. Right, so made up viewpoint, and it's great views. So I think this is Phangyang or something it's called.
Phangyang.
Yeah,
Khao
so
Sok.
viewpoint. About 10-minute climb, so it wasn't too hard, but we wanted to climb up the rocks behind us, but it wasn't quite appropriate. Yeah, so great views out, and we're going to carry on our boat trip. So we're here on the boat trip. This is our 2nd stop off, and actually 3rd. So our first stop off was out to get the hike, which I did a video before. The 2nd stop off, we've been on snorkelling, and we're around there, had our lunch, and we were snorkeling for about an hour. It was a long time, so didn't see too much, but lots of lovely fish and coral. I went out with about 5 people, and this one apparently is the best stop off on the whole day, so about to jump in the water and go around the rocks here and see what's there to see. our scuba dive trip. Now we're heading back and have some birthday cake, some lunch, and head off to the night ferry. So we just arrived in the Phi Phi Islands. We've been travelling for about 13 hours overnight and this morning. So we've arrived and explored the town, village, I'm not sure what it is. The town village bit, which is over there. And now we've gone out on a 2-hour kayak ride. This is George in the front.
Sound right?
And we've got Keelan and Brad over there. Yeah, so we're gonna head around to Monkey Island around the corner, and we just had to stop off on to look at these limestone cliffs.
Fuck that shit.
I was just calling them.
So we just kayaked around the corner and come across this beautiful little beach out of the big waves. Nestled within all these limestone cliffs. It's an amazing spot, and there's just rubbish everywhere. There's like about 100 water bottles out in the water just ahead where I started filming. There's a whole heap of rubbish here. There's polystyrene shoes, loads of water bottles. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Na praia do macaco, senti uma foto do macaco. Coitado, só mané. Eu acho os dois. Ah, dá uma tocada de
So we just arrived on the first stop off on our boat trip on the Phi Phi Islands. I think this is called Monkey Beach, I think. So it's our first stop off, just around the corner from where we left off. And there's been 2 monkeys roaming around, walking by our feet. So we've had some photos of them. It's amazing how tame they are. It's like they're so used to human contact. But yeah, soon we'll hop on the boat back onto the main boat and go on to the next stop.